Hi friends, welcome to my channel. So the prelims results are out and many of you have been asking me if I have made it to the mains exam. The answer is no, I couldn't clear prelims. Although I have not seen my marks yet, but I am almost 100% sure that it's the CSAT paper that I have failed, or let's say that it's the CSAT paper that has failed me. Because in paper 1 I was getting decent marks. I was getting in 80s, between 85 to 90, and most of my friends who have cleared prelims were also scoring in 80s in paper 1, but they didn't have any doubts about clearing CSAT. उनका CSAT comfortably pass हो रहा था and मेरा नहीं हो रहा था. I was stuck on the borderline. I was very doubtful about my CSAT. And कहीं ना कहीं शायद मुझे पता था that I would not be able to make it because of CSAT. But then again, since I was on the borderline, since there was a 50-50 chance, so I was also quite hopeful. I did have a lot of hopes. I was expecting to clear prelims. I was expecting to write mains this year. However, that has not happened. Now, the next question is, how am I feeling? Well, the results were out yesterday, I think somewhere in the morning. मैं उस टाइम पे ड्यूटी पे थी. I was in the hospital. I was sitting in the OPD and suddenly my phone beeps and किसी फ्रेंड ने बताया कि results out. एंड जिस रूम में मैं बैठती हूँ हॉस्पिटल में, वहाँ पे नेटवर्क की भी इशू होती है. सो आई वॉज नॉट इवन एबल टू एक्सेस द रिजल्ट्स. मैंने रिजल्ट खोलने की कोशिश की विथ वेरी शेकी हैंड्स, बट आई वॉज नॉट एबल टू ओपन द लिस्ट. देन फाइनली कुछ फ्रेंड्स ने देखा एंड उनके थ्रू मुझे पता लगा. उन्होंने मुझे बताया विद अ वेरी सैड स्माइली दैट नहीं हुआ. द फर्स्ट रिएक्शन वॉज बहुत रोना आ रहा था. आई जस्ट वॉन्टेड टू लेट गो ऑफ ऑल माई इमोशंस. आई वॉज नॉट इन अ सिचुएशन टू होल्ड बैक माई टीयर्स बिकॉज आई वॉज रियली एक्सपेक्टिंग टू क्लियर प्रीलिम्स. डर था CSAT का, मन में था, लग रहा था कि हाँ CSAT की वजह से रुक सकता है. बट स्टिल व्हेन यू हैव वर्कड हार्ड, and I did work hard for it, and when you don't get the results, it's quite painful. So that was my reaction yesterday. I was sitting in the OPD. Patients बैठे थे सामने, patients आ रहे थे, patients जा रहे थे. My senior, my HOD was sitting beside me. I could not even cry. I just had to hold back my tears. I had to maintain my calm and cool, and I had to act like okay, nothing had happened. And फिर थोड़ी देर में सिटिंग इन द OPD पता लगा कि और 2-3 फ्रेंड्स हैं जो साथ में गए थे प्रीलिम्स लिखने, उनका हो गया है. एंड जिनके साथ मैंने पढ़ाई करी थी उनका हो गया है बिकॉज दे डिडंट हैव एनी डाउट्स इन CSAT. एंड पेपर 1 में हम तीनों ने ऑलमोस्ट एक जैसा ही करा था. So now this is quite a dilemma because you don't know whether to be happy or to be sad. Now people would call me mean, but I am being super honest because आपके friends का हो गया है, you are happy for them. I was happy for them, but आपका तो नहीं हुआ ना, so you also feel sad. It feels sad कि उनका तो हो गया but मेरा नहीं हुआ. So although you are happy for them, it's difficult to be happy for them. I don't know if that makes sense. So I was sitting in the OPD. I kept quiet about my results, but everybody at my workplace knew that I had appeared for prelims. And UPSC के results आते हैं तो सबको पता लग ही जाता है. So थोड़ी देर में everybody started asking me कि क्या हुआ मैम, आपका result क्या हुआ, तेरा result क्या हुआ. And I wanted to tell them कि यार अगर हो गया होता तो मैं खुद बता देती ना. I would have told you myself. अगर मैं चुप बैठी हूँ and I'm not disclosing my results, it's because I have not made it. But again, I had to maintain my equanimity and I had to tell them कि हाँ आ गए results, नहीं हुआ. So finally, after I got back home from duty, I could not hold back my tears anymore. I, of course, cried a lot because दिल टूट गया था. It is quite hurtful. It still hurts, and it is going to hurt for quite some time. Maybe another week, maybe another month. It will keep on hurting till I get used to it. And finally, जब नेक्स्ट ईयर की प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट कर देंगे एंड आप पूरी तरह से उसमें इमर्स हो जाते हो, तब कहीं ना कहीं इट स्टॉप्स हर्टिंग यू एज बैड एज इट इज़ हर्टिंग यू राइट नाउ. So when you fail, the first reaction is you are tired. You don't want to give it another try. After losing a race, just when the race has finished, nobody wants to run again. You feel कि अब थक गए हैं, अब I am tired, I cannot do better than this, अब और नहीं हो सकता. So those were my feelings yesterday. Results के I think 2-3-4 घंटे तक यही feeling थी कि I am tired. But उसके बाद I honestly asked myself, did I really give my best? क्या मैं बोल सकती हूँ कि इस बार जो मैंने attempt दिया है, that was the bestest I could have done? And the honest answer is, although I have worked hard for it, but the honest answer that came from within me was, no, I have not given my best yet. This was not my bestest shot. So I cried, I spoke to myself, I spoke to my close friends, and finally I pulled myself together. मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा time waste नहीं करना था because next year the exam is on 26th of May and prelims is only 1/3 of the journey. The main part is the mains. So उसके लिए हमेशा टाइम कम होता है. 1 साल का टाइम अभी हमें लगता है कि 1 साल बहुत ज़्यादा है, 1 साल में हम ये पढ़ लेंगे वो कर लेंगे, बट देखते देखते 1 साल लैप्स हो जाता है और आपके सामने प्रीलिम्स होता है, मेंस होता है, एंड एक पूरी साइकिल यूपीएससी की ख़त्म हो जाती है. So I decided not to cry anymore, not to waste my time or energy on crying, on expressing remorse. People were asking me, what next? What is your plan? And I had no second thoughts on it. My plan is to study, to give my best shot in 2024. That's my plan. There is no second thought about it. Next thing, because many of you who are watching this video, many of you must have made it to mains. Congratulations to them. Please do well, because it's not very easy to clear prelims, especially now that prelims is getting so unpredictable and so weird. So congratulations to those who are writing mains this year. And most of you will not be writing mains this year. So to those who are watching this video and those who have failed prelims this year, I don't know आपका कौन सा attempt है, but even when I had started this UPSC journey of mine, I was very clear about one thing, कि अगर किसी का थर्ड अटेम्प्ट तक ये एग्ज़ाम नहीं निकलता है, that does not mean that this exam is not meant for you or you are not meant for civil services. But it's a red flag. अगर 3 attempts में आपका नहीं निकला है, that means you must have a plan B. Now, plan B is something that is being talked about very much, I know. But I'm not talking about it just because it's in vogue. But this is something that I have known for the last 3 years, कि प्लान बी होना ज़रूरी है. अगर आपने 3 अटेम्प्ट्स दिए हैं, आपका नहीं निकला है, कोई भी स्टेज, चाहे प्रीलिम्स, चाहे मेंस और इंटरव्यू, but you have to have a plan B. Now, do I have a plan B? Well, yes, I have cleared UPSC CMS 2022. कुछ 2-3 हफ्ते पहले रिजल्ट्स आए थे, and I have made it to UPSC CMS. And I will be getting my joining maybe 6 months to 1 year लग जाते हैं joining देने में. So what's my plan B? Currently, I am already working at a hospital, so I will continue with my work till I get my CMS joining. Then obviously I will quit my private sector job and I will move on to the CMS job, and I will continue with my preparation. तो अगर अगले साल भी नहीं निकला UPSC, चाहे prelims, चाहे mains or whatever stage, then what will I do? Of course, I will give another attempt until I feel कि I have done my best and that I cannot do better than this. कि मैंने अपनी तरफ से अपना बेस्ट कर लिया है, अब इससे बेटर मैं नहीं कर सकती, इससे ज़्यादा मैं नहीं कर सकती. तो जिस अटेम्प्ट के बाद मुझे वो रियलाइज़ हो जाएगा, आई विल स्टॉप and I will continue with my CMS job and I will start preparing for NEET PG because if it's not UPSC for me, then it has to be my master's. I love medicine very much. So that's my plan B. So all of you who have given 3 attempts and who have failed, please have a plan B because UPSC is very unpredictable. We all know that. And अगर आप सिर्फ यूपीएससी के लिए पढ़ते रह जाओगे, बिकॉज आई हैव सीन माई वेरी क्लोज फ्रेंड्स ओवर हियर who have lived in old Rajendra Nagar for 6 to 7 long years and who have done nothing but prepare for UPSC civil services, and eventually they failed. They wrote mains, they couldn't make it, and देखते देखते उनके 6 attempts खत्म हो गए. And after that it was very difficult for them to find a job. It was quite difficult for them to explain to their employers कि आप 6 साल क्या कर रहे थे. So please don't do that. Have a plan B. That gives you confidence. And इस एग्जाम में confidence बहुत ज़रूरी होती है. So you cannot just rely on UPSC. That's my advice. So have I made my strategy for next year? Yes, I have. The plan is to be 100% mains ready because prelims निकल जाए, mains ना निकले, that should not happen. So mains की preparation, I would not say कि मेरी 100% है, and I think very few of us would be able to say कि हमारी 100% mains की preparation है. But I want to be very confident for mains. I want to be 100% ready for mains before January 2024. And I want to, and I have to give my bestest shot in 2024. So I have made a study plan and I have already started studying from today. I have started with my optional and ethics, dividing the number of days in the week. So 4 days I'll be doing optional, the remaining 3 days I'll be doing ethics. And I've also decided to give prelims tests every second Sunday of every month because prelims cannot be taken lightly at the same time. So that's about it. And the schedule is going to be very hectic because I have to manage these along with my work. And काम के साथ मैं एक दिन में maximum 5 घंटे ही पढ़ सकती हूँ. 5 घंटे is also being very over ambitious because I get back home by 5:30. So when I start studying, it's 6:30. So the best I can manage is 5 hours. उससे ज़्यादा नहीं हो पाएगा, being realistic. So उन्हीं 5 घंटों में मुझे मेंस की तैयारी करनी है, ऑप्शनल करना है, एथिक्स करना है, एंड ऑफ कोर्स CSAT करना है. आई have started doing CSAT and my plan is to study CSAT 1 hour every day. Maths, I have to concur maths. स्कूल में जब 10th ख़त्म करा था तो कभी सोचा नहीं था that maths will come back to me, and finally it has. and काफ़ी अच्छी तरह से रिवेंज लिया है मैथ्स ने मुझसे इस बार. सो अब मुझे मैथ्स से रिवेंज लेना है. आई वॉन्ट कि मैं नेक्स्ट ईयर जब CSAT का पेपर दे के आऊँ तो मैं ये बोल पाऊँ कि मैंने कॉम्प्रिहेंशंस किए नहीं, मुझे पैसेजेस करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं पड़ी, मैंने सारे मैथ्स के क्वेश्चंस बनाए हैं इस बार. सो दैट्स द काइंड ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस आई वॉन्ट टू हैव इन CSAT. So life is going to be quite hectic, life is going to be difficult, and rightly so, because good things don't come easy. Which also brings me to the fact that I will not be able to make videos regularly because काफ़ी time taking process होता है ये. Even making a small video takes quite a long time, editing, compiling and everything. So it's difficult because I don't know where to fit that in my busy schedule. Although I wanted कि मैं हर Sunday एक video बना पाऊँ, but I don't know how likely that is going to be. So, but still I'll try my best, but cannot promise so. And all the best for those who are writing mains, those who have failed prelims, and especially those who have failed CSAT. Those who know that they have failed prelims because of CSAT, I know how it feels. Because it is, you are angry, more than sad, you are angry that you did well in paper 1 despite the paper being so difficult, and you failed in CSAT. It is quite shameful. इसमें कोई कुछ लोग बचने के लिए कहते हैं कि हमारा पेपर 1 निकल गया, पेपर 2 रह गया, but it's actually shameful कि एक क्वालिफाइंग पेपर था CSAT जिसमें हमें सिर्फ 33% लाने थे एंड हम वो नहीं ला पाए. So at least I feel quite ashamed accepting that I failed CSAT. So please work hard on CSAT. It cannot be taken lightly. You have to do all the topics of maths. कुछ topics करके जाना नहीं possible हो पाएगा because जो weightage दे रहे हैं ये questions को, for example this time the almost all the questions of maths were from permutation and combination, probability, number system. So you cannot just go relying on some 4 to 5 chapters. So please work hard on maths, take CSAT seriously, and be very well prepared for mains so that next year when you clear prelims, you do not fail mains. You should not be writing prelims again. So that's about it. Take care and do not be disheartened. It's a very difficult time, but one has to have a lot of courage to pull themselves up and prepare for the next battle. But time is short and you have to start preparing for the battle right away because others are already at it and you have to defeat them, you have to fight them, you have to prove that you are better than them. So all the best for the exam. Take care. Bye-bye.